fire in her songs.
Sounds like a sexy.
And we like chopping all of it. I do.
Let's just say, whoa.
Really, Stacey?
Y'all not hyping up for
Really,
me.
Stacey?
It's not, nothing's happening.
I don't know.
You don't know what it was saying? Hey, Ricky Bobby.
Yo, knew what I was talking about.
There we go.
Hey. Wait a minute. I ain't going.
Ain't nobody else dancing? Okay, I'm cool over
No,
there.
we all dancing. We vibing. Do your
I was the
thing.
only little motherfucker dancing.
Do your thing.
How the kids do some shit on the road?
First of all, we don't have room to do all that in this motherfucker.
We would knock each other out. He didn't hit his elbow
I'm not
about 2 damn
messing with none of
times.
them. Look.
I'm so done with him.
Hey, yo. What's up? This is the Ayooo podcast. How y'all doing? This is Tippy Tall Girl. Like I always tell you, this is Tip Set. Now get your daddy if your mammy ain't hating. But at the current time, I got 4 of my beautiful co-hosts. They looking all good. They got the lotion on. They glistening and shit like that. You look.
I just gotta feel I'm gonna be laughing the whole time over here. I'm not gonna get it right.
Y'all looking a little lubricated today. They looking a little lubricated today. But we're gonna start it off. Today we got our Spitfire. So y'all know how that Spitfire go? We're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we wanna talk about. This our show. So fuck y'all don't like it. Put the kids to bed. We're gonna start off with our ladies. Ladies, introduce yourselves.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Stace B17. What's up? What's up?
Comedian Christelle.
Hey.
What's up? What's up? This shit, y'all can't disrespect my intro.
Do it. You know what it is.
What's happening?
Do it.
This your girl Angel Wings, aka the Chocolate Princess.
I was so confused when it happened. I'm sorry. Hey y'all, it's your girl. I share unconditional love for what you did.
Share.
He was like, "Go ahead, introduce
Look,
yourself."
Hey girl, and Tamika. I'm from East Baltimore. Bitch.
No, he not one of the ladies at all. So we got some guests on the show today. What do you know, Angel?
Alright, so as you remember from last episode, we got our boy Phil from 1500 Media Group.
The most action.
Guys, he loved us so much, he came back, y'all.
Hey. What? Bitches love Air Maxes. They love Air Maxes.
And I got a lot of them.
What?
Okay. You ain't asking no questions.
I don't know.
That shit ain't got no air in it. I ain't got no Air Max.
He said your bubble pop. You trying to take a
Oh my God.
So our other guest, the one over here talking shit, this is Nick from Not Safe for Ears podcast.
Introduce yourself.
nigga. What it do?
Oh God. You don't know what to do with his hand.
Hey, that's 2 on your ass. Not Safe Is a podcast. We talk shit. We talk to everybody. Everybody on here gonna come on our show. I'm gonna come on their shit.
You already know.
Fuck Donald Trump. He can suck the back of my dick. It's the back of
The
dick.
balls,
It's the
the
back.
tanks.
The bag of it?
I'm here to show love to some strong, powerful black women.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Who don't need no nigga.
I need a nigga.
Wait a minute.
Hey, cookie,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know about that.
I need some dick. Hold up.
Don't do that.
Really woke him up.
And then my nigga watching.
Oh, your nigga watching? Hey,
I don't know. I can't claim him, but
Oh my God.
Hey, get your ass in the frame. I got a wife. A whole wife.
yeah, he got a whole wife. She got a whole wife.
Oh, yeah. Not Safe is. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Yes.
Fuck with us. And Donald Trump will suck my dick.
How many times he gonna suck it?
That is wonderful.
Matter of fact, he telling he ain't gotta suck it. Matter of fact, no. Just follow.
A little
Just
kid.
We started getting homoerotic and shit like suck my dick.
Hold on, Nick, you got some shit coming up.
Oh, so yes. So I'm emceeing for a company called My Classic Events.
That's
We've
lit.
had about 4 patties. Patties. What the fuck? I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
We got like 4 patties with
He's
cheese.
that Krabby Patty.
And our next event is on October the 26th. It's a masquerade party. Come out. You know what I'm saying? See somebody you like, don't have enough guts to talk to them there, right? But then slide in their DMs. Bullshit for a little bit, you know, like what's your sign and shit. Then slip my dick pic. If she like it, follow with the whole body pic, because you don't want to do the whole body because it's a ratio.
Right.
She see that you got a big body but a little dick, it ain't gonna
True.
work. So show them the dick pic first, get her on it with the veins on the side. Then, hey, October 26th, masquerade party, come on out.
And you know bitches be wearing their
With
lingerie
the
outside with Air
veins
Max
on the side. He said with the veins
They
on the
wear with the
side.
Air
Look
Max.
at it.
Wait for Halloween.
It's gonna be nothing but lingerie and then
Shit.
right. It's gonna be a whole bunch of yes.
All right, let's get into that word of the day.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna pick a word out of our Ayooo bowl.
Go ahead, Vanna.
All right. Let's
She like I'm Kiki Shepherd out this bitch.
You got problem.
That last.
But so funny.
All right. So the word of the day is whole ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about eating ass earlier.
No. We from Baltimore. We know a whole ass. You know when they got a whole ass baby. He got a whole ass family.
A whole ass wife.
A whole ass bitch. You know what it is. The nigga was right.
Tell it.
Oh, you gotta grab ass shit. Right. So when
Whole ass.
So when you say
You
whole ass,
said
you gotta
that.
go like this
Don't
and
do
just
that.
right.
until you squeeze it and get a flat body.
And what you gonna do? And what you gonna do when somebody got a whole
Hey,
ass?
Phil, I don't feel safe,
When we
yo.
say whole
It's
ass,
not
There's a whole bunch of angry black women in there. I'm gonna say some shit.
Yeah, you want to add another word to the day?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, what you
want to say
say?
whole ass? Okay.
She
She
got
got
a-
like whole ass.
All right, what you want to
I'm a
say?
whole
This nigga whole ass
no.
So what you think?
chuppy.
I'm a whole ass business owner.
You better tell him.
So you wanted the word gonna be whole ass business owner?
No, that's too
I'm
much.
about to say
I'm about to, what the hell you think we gonna say that?
What's your word of the day?
That's what she was going. She got a whole ass business over.
You want another one?
I like this
Okay.
one. Whole ass motherfucker.
You like whole ass motherfucker?
We did motherfucker, but we gonna do
We're doing
motherfucker
it again.
again.
We'll do it
We
again.
do
That's
it
a
again.
compound word, so don't even be trying to like
like
come for us.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like motherfuckers too.
And whole ass.
So if you a motherfucker, if you got a whole ass nigga or whole ass girl at home,
Take
y'all
a
gonna drink. Well, shout out to the peanut butter beer that L Fam that gave us. This shit tastes like
Peanut
Reese's
butter
Puffs.
beer.
Shit tastes like Captain Crunch.
Right.
I'm allergic to
Sir,
peanut butter.
you see, look, you see these extra ass niggas on here, look.
I'm a whole
But like I said, this is our Spitfire, so we gonna spit this.
Hashtag no chill.
No chill at all.
You promise?
No chill.
So when we say Spitfire, y'all, we pretty much mean that we're gonna throw out a couple topics that we want to talk about, and y'all can just spit whatever come off the top of y'all dome.
Okay.
And if it happen to be fire, it rhymes with what we doing. So we doing spit fire. So we can also say more fire, more fire.
Boop, boop.
Don't have to.
Hey.
Don't have to. But
We got in trouble for the last Jamaican episode, so we don't need to do.
shit,
It wasn't real
sorry.
Jamaican, so some of y'all was Nigerian.
We're not gonna go there. We're gonna. So we gonna talk about the. So Tiffany, you want to talk about the first topic?
Yeah. Oh, so I'll bring up the first topic. You know, this is one of my, it's close to my heart. Online dating. You know, this is where you can catfish these niggas out here.
Yo, what in the
Hey, just to let y'all know, or POF, they
You
do
gonna
not
catfish
accept.
him? You gonna catfish him?
Hell yeah, they
Oh,
don't
okay.
accept no filters. Just to let y'all know. So if y'all come in there with your little dog and cat ears and your Snapchat shit, don't do that shit. But let me tell you, online dating is a whore. Niggas, what you gotta do is you gotta find out what's wrong with the people on online dating. Everybody got an issue. So a motherfucker like, I got a Maserati, I live by myself and shit, I ain't got no kids. And you like, this motherfucker got a little ass dick.
Man!
Hands down.
That's a
This some bullshit.
stigma.
It's a bullshit.
No, that's the shit it is.
Where's the lie?
Like me. Look, my profile, I'ma just let y'all know. My shit get on there, they be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? She graduated with this, she got
Okay.
this and that or whatever like that.
You're
But I got
accomplished, right?
motherfucking 4 kids
See,
and shit. So I'm like, that nigga.
I hate you. Wait a minute.
The girl that be like, don't be in my DM if all you want is sex. Got like.
That's how that means that bitches is fucking.
Yeah,
Anytime
she
a girl say, no, don't, if you trying to come at me about sex or whatever, or she say something about God, she fucking. Hands down.
God?
Wait a minute, but how
About the Lord.
Maybe
You mean Christians have
always in her inbox about sex.
Sure.
Maybe
No,
that's it.
bitch.
But no, online dating. I do want to say this, and I probably won't say. I want to say this. No, listen. It's a lesbian online dating thing on Facebook. This is so funny. I never heard this shit ever until they told me. Oh, fuck you, bitch. So
Bisexual.
they
I fucking love her.
so you have to give them. No, listen.
Okay.
You so funny.
We approve.
You have to give them your tax transcripts and everything. You have to make over 6 figures to get. No lie. No lie. You have to make over 6 figures to get in this. Oh my God. To get in this group of this online dating thing. Everyone in the group that are lesbians make over 6 figures, and you cannot get in there unless you make over 6 figures. And you have to submit your transcripts.
Can you add them?
No. They gotta sit because they're gonna ask you for
I'm a
your text.
lesbian.
I need a lesbian.
I'm a lesbian.
Technically, I'm a lesbian.
I only ate pussy once. Can you tell me that? Can you let
I'm a
them know?
I'm in the group. So you have to make over 6 figures, and you have to submit your tax transcript. So it was so funny to me because I was like, motherfucker, somebody trying to get identity theft on a motherfucker. Ain't nobody submitting text. I got my social, everything on there or whatever. But it really is a
Who you
group.
sending it to, though?
So the admin is lit as fuck, and it's really a group. I mean, I don't participate in it anymore.
No,
but it's
can't
really,
No more. No more.
but it really is a good group for women that are mature and you know what, goodbye,
Might be pussy.
and make good money and just want somebody on their level.
Just sit on that face.
That's what I was
Everybody
saying.
have a horror online dating story?
I got one.
I do.
I never did it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't ready yet, though.
You're not ready.
Hey, I'm ready.
I don't think.
So
I got like 3 of them. Just give me a second. Somebody else make something
I
up.
got one.
Who got one, Stacey?
Like I said, you know, I was married for a long time or whatever. When I finally got back out there, you know, this dude, he was just like, he looked good on paper. You know, he worked for the government. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, he had like a kid, but he said he was, you know, separated. He got his own place, got his own car. You know what I'm saying? INDM. Well, I don't know how to spell it right now. But yeah, like. So I'm like, okay. He like, let me take you on a date. You know, I'm like, all right. So, you know, I get real cute. We go out on a date. I'm gonna speak that. So I'm gonna tell you how it works. So
She blacked out.
what I did wrong was I parked my car and I allowed him to drive me to the place where we went to go eat. So we sat down to eat. Everything was straight. This nigga towards the end of dinner got up and was like, oh, I gotta take this call. I was like, oh my
Damn,
God.
yo, got. That's my favorite shit.
But, you
I do that
know,
all the time.
But the worst thing about it
My grandma
was
would
he
call me.
paid for the dinner.
Oh my
That's
God.
not where I got at. So I'm still, again, I didn't drive. This nigga like, yo, that was my wife on the phone. I'm like, for real? Oh, your ex-wife? He like,
He told you that?
Yeah.
Nigga, he the man.
Right?
Yeah, but he said he was separated, right? So I'm like,
for the night.
oh, right.
Yeah,
I was
for the
like,
night.
so I was like, can you take me back to my car? He like, you just gonna end the night so early? I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. You know, I get in the car or whatever. He starts stopping every alleyway, every street and shit. He like, why you gotta leave? You know what I'm saying? He like, my wife was cool. She down with whatever. I'm looking at police like, I might have to run on this nigga. Like,
Definitely about to be a co-parent.
I really had like, bad experience off of online dating.
nah.
I never really had a bad experience because I guess males kind of like drive the experience because females or women are more like nervous to meeting guys off of online.
So what's a good
I
experience
mean-
for you? That mean you got the pussy then, or
Yeah,
that mean?
of
Oh,
course.
okay, all right.
To get the pussy.
Look at that mouth.
But I need to know.
Look,
You know
we
what?
went
With
to
2
dinner.
F's.
I was about to say, we got.
That whole dinner, I paid for it. She came back to the crib.
Hey.
Now let me ask you
I'm
a
gonna say, okay, we gonna let Momo pop
Wait, where did you take her at? Where did you take her?
It don't matter.
Red lobster.
got fed.
You took her to Red Lobster?
No, Mo's.
Oh, yeah, you
Okay,
had.
yeah.
Oh,
You
They ain't busting it open for Mo.
Hey, you got paid.
That's it.
They busting it open for Mo.
Fellas, if you online dating, you gotta.
It's a little seafood.
Fucked up.
Earl, like, you gotta do a little bit more than Mo's for this. Yes.
Hold on, his homeboy trying to pick
Go ahead, Momo.
For girl is nothing, my nigga.
What's your friend?
The black.
All the oh,
You know what I'm talking about? Remember I told you all that?
nah, go ahead.
We don't know what all the.
We don't know no inside shit. You got
I was asking him before. If you remember before.
If y'all don't know,
So
black is the new thing.
Yeah. Look, so
What does it mean?
What's it mean?
I want to know.
That's the name of the app.
the name of the app is black.
Oh,
It's called
no,
Black?
we don't
Is
know
it
that.
an online dating app? Oh wow, I didn't know
It's
that.
called Off the Black, or it's called Black.
No, it's called
B-L-K.
Black.
So you met her off the Black.
BLK.
Oh,
You met her off the
okay.
Black.
Is it like some Baltimore shit or like all over?
It's
Your
everywhere.
location, wherever you located.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
Interesting.
what happened is
Black.
what you do is you match, you swipe.
You got a match.
Something like Tinder, like you
Yeah.
swipe.
Oh, you talking about
Shit like
retarded?
Wait, you got some heat from retarded girl?
No, listen.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
You said retarded girl.
Can I tell
Yes.
Please.
Go, tell your story. I apologize.
Make it quick, 'cause I don't know if
They
they can
gotta
hear.
talk in the mic, sir.
Can they hear?
They can't hear. Come on.
I found it.
Come around.
All right, well, this is what happened to me.
We can't.
I met the girl.
Scooch in.
I met the girl on the black.
On the black.
We swiped right, left, whatever. We matched. And man, so nice little slim, light skin little joint. I said, all right, I'll swipe on that. We meet up. Now I should have known something was wrong
I told you.
when she said.
She had a checker uniform.
This is what she said. No. She wasn't. She smiled in the pictures, but she didn't really smile.
Ooh, she had the gang sign.
Oh, the teeth.
So that's what I should have. That's what should have threw me off.
The head was blazed, wasn't it? Let's fast forward to the head was blazed. Go ahead.
Speaking truth, we need all stories 30 seconds or less.
She said, I just got out of a relationship. He told me I was ugly and nobody else would want me. So I said, you ain't got to take that shit. You beautiful.
Go ahead, J. Cole. Go ahead, J. Cole.
Cause all black
Now hold the fuck up. This was her response, and I cannot make this shit up. She said, oh, thank you, sweet angel of Jesus.
He about to get that Christian mingle on that Christian pussy. Go ahead, nigga.
Right now.
She asked me what I was doing. I said, I ain't doing nothing. I told her to come out.
Hey.
She said, well, come to me. Well, she lived over West Baltimore somewhere.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, West Baltimore is crazy.
I went over there. Now, I took a little while because I was waiting on him.
This nigga you ride?
Now, when I walk,
That's
let me take care of some business. Now, when I get to the door, I hear her talking to herself like, babe, where you at, babe? Where is you at, babe? I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, man.
Yo.
So I knock on the door.
You're not.
Mind you,
Anything after that is your fault.
mind you, it's July.
Shit probably real strong.
Heat wave. It's a heat wave going on. It's 105 outside. She got no air on when she opened the door. No air on. She talking about, well, I got this fan on.
I'm posting that shit.
I said, oh my God, what the fuck is going on here? When I tell you this was the loopiest bitch I ever met in my life.
You fucked her though, right?
Slow. Did you not have a heat stroke?
No, this is what I'm trying. No. I made her cut the heat on.
Several.
I made her cut the heat on. No, but I will say this.
Helmet head.
When I got there, I was already drunk out of my mind.
Oh, all right.
So it's like when you walk in, your mind is already on it. You're drunk, dick hard. You're not. That's the mission. You get what I'm saying?
That's the mission. That's what y'all do.
Now, the bitch was batshit crazy, like batshit crazy.
What the ass was like?
I'm talking. She literally was running in circles. She literally was running in circles. You get what I'm saying?
Well, he married her. What you trying to say?
Pussy was like 8.5. Ain't nobody hitting that. Ain't nobody hitting that. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nobody hitting that. But make a long story short, I get it.
Now listen. That motherfucker for like a month.
Listen, I went to the bathroom, right? I went to the bathroom. I told the bitch batshit crazy. She ran in the room laughing and shit, right? After I hit her. So I'm in the bathroom wiping off. So I see she ran in her room and shut the door. So I looked around. I hauled ass out that motherfucker.
As you should.
You hear that?
That's a fucked up way to
I hauled ass out that motherfucker. I said,
you know what? So this is dumb shit we talking about.
We gotta go to the next point.
This is why we going to the next point. And I'm introducing shit because it's very appropriate. So dating old men / old women I'm sorry. Because I was passionate about it.
Sorry.
She don't know what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. I'm passionate.
Old niggas.
You got moving head.
Like,
I keep trying to
versus,
get
hey, look. So the next bullet is dating older women / older men versus dating younger men versus younger women. So who gonna start this off?
I'll start it off.
Go ahead.
I like cougars.
You like who?
I'm gonna tell you why. You make all the mistakes with them young niggas. I want the credit score. I want to go somewhere and you got that 540. Fuck that. I want that 8 something.
Who said younger women?
He said you ate something. Look. He said you ate something, right?
That nigga ate something too.
Yeah, look.
You ate something, right?
I'm gonna tell you what a cougar do. They shave their ass. They shave all down. Them young bitches, they cute. They don't shave.
I'm gonna count your ones every time you go. Go.
They shave their ass and they pussy.
Old,
and they nipples, because they know old women get nipple hairs, so they got it.
My nipple
Pop out.
These areolas is
Happy birthday to you.
Listen,
right? They can always cook, because they probably had kids or grandkids. They can always cook. They smell like cocoa butter.
Oh my God.
All of them. They'll smell like cocoa butter.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you cocoa butter.
What else? And
they gonna sun you. Don't forget that.
They gonna do shit like young girls don't like rub on you and shit. You know
they don't.
They ain't liking me.
Everything
gonna be
like
real nigga shit. But an old woman gonna take care of you.
Rub on you.
I got an old soul over there.
Okay. Is your wife older than you?
No, she younger. But she from the country, so you know that's like
old soul country.
That's
she 18, she 28, 28.
So old women, I love them. They like the fuck.
Cocoa butter, man.
All the time.
But only thing
What do you consider older women though?
I mean, 10 years old, I think.
See, we actually decided that
How old am I?
Yes.
I'm 33.
we decided that cougars were but within like 15 years.
No,
I say 10 years and up.
It's 10 years and up, yeah.
The only thing I don't like about older women is that when they older than you, they tend to treat you like you're a kid.
Because maybe they
That's called role play.
How are you?
I don't act like a child.
I'm a baby.
Listen, I did this. I actually
No.
I actually fucked with my aunt best friend. My aunt best friend I was messing with. My aunt, she a young aunt, so she like 10 years older. My best friend, that man, I was knocking her down for a couple of months.
Damn.
I was giving her what she wanted.
You know what?
You been giving her the whole ass dick.
The whole ass dick.
She not had no shit like this. But what I'm saying is, when I talk to her, like when we had conversations, she tend to like, yo,
what's your
like, you a
401k
kid.
like?
You know what I mean?
Everything low.
This when I was in 20, so I had to really like let her know. Like, look, check this out. Yo, shorty, I am a college graduate, and I probably make more than half of the niggas that you know that's your age. So you ain't gonna play with me. You know what I'm trying to say? When I did that,
but that your money and stuff really ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, but what I'm saying, that's the type of conversation we was having.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. Yo, I've been in the streets my whole life, so I had to work fast.
I know.
I was more so on a different level. That's why my aunt put me on. You know what I mean? Because she knew.
That's funny as shit. Your aunt put you on. So
let me tell you,
I have a big age gap. I have an age gap.
My aunt really put me on. Like, look, my homegirl like you. I'm like, all right, bet.
Well, she didn't put you on. Her homegirl told you that she wanted you to.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that she really fucked with me after that conversation.
Well, I'm going to tell you from experience. If she's telling you that you remind her of a kid, you remind her of a kid. I'm just going to be honest because I deal with someone with a big gap. I'm not saying you are a kid. It's probably a small characteristic. Small. It might be something like this.
She trying to talk about your dick, bro.
No, not the dick. Not the dick. It'd be more so responsibility. It'd be more so. It'd be more so what she would look for in an old school man that she not gonna get from you. And I'm just telling you from experience. I would never call myself a cougar. Let me finish. I wouldn't call myself a cougar, but we have a good gap like yours was as well. Our gap is 11. But my thing, I'm not. But I won't call myself that.
You was the main one that said
I know. I'm not calling myself. But I'm not calling myself that.
She don't want no labels.
But my thing is that if me thinking the same way, it's little small things that you all just probably don't get that a woman in her 30s or 40s will get. Now she gonna pound on you all day because women are in their prime at their 40s and 50s. That's what women are in their prime then, and that's when they want to have sex the most, and that's when they really realize what sex is at that age.
Nah, I mean what sex was.
You didn't.
Listen,
but no, because women really don't.
Your pussy was a
No, but my thing is that
Right.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't judge people about it. Y'all are so rude. I was quiet while y'all was talking.
No, I'm sorry. She was.
But
I just was in my feelings.
It's okay. But my thing is that I don't really see a problem with it at all. But you do have to mesh when it comes to, being mature. That's all.
I mean, you got a point.
Yeah.
Maybe it was me because I literally didn't like the way she was talking.
20
It's something small that you don't even realize, that you don't think you did wrong.
She was talking to me like, no,
next to
like, but what I was saying,
you know what? Goodbye.
When we talk, when we had conversation, she talked about being a career person and things like that because she was accomplished. You know what I mean? And so when we talked about things as far as like money and how much money you make and things like that, I really had to put in our place. Like, listen, like, you got the wrong one when it comes down to this type of shit.
A woman would always want the other person to be where they are. Point blank, period.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I was further along than what she was when she was like.
You was like, get your game up.
Yeah,
so you're saying financially? So you're saying financially you was, but she's saying mentally you wasn't.
No, she never said nothing about my mental.
You just think she just used to. It could have just been the fact she just used to being the older person and just used to being the authority.
No, she
and
really. That's really what it was.
So and she just took out the fact that she's just an authoritative person.
But I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that situation, it was the way her mannerism, like the way she talked.
And normally people do that when they feel like they can.
But something might not
it was
not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but normally people do that when they feel like they can, or you give them reason to talk down to.
But as a man,
just like a man.
As a man,
you think you was the first young boy she was fucking with?
Hell no.
Maybe she did that with the other young boys. No,
exactly. As a man, I had to check that.
Yeah, when you
when I did check it, she was fucking with me. She was
changed, right?
She was like, she literally said this. You ain't what I thought you was.
Okay.
She thought I was a little boy.
You took and told her ass, huh?
Yeah, the whole time.
Took and told her ass.
You had to show you ain't no little nigga.
How many times I had sex?
That's what I do.
Hey,
bitches, yo. I
remember that.
That's a good question.
You ain't gonna remember that.
Well, how many times y'all do the,
we fuck all the time.
Okay.
Y'all still fucking?
Can't count.
No,
sorry. This man is a nerd.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. She ain't fucking with me.
This is a murder.
She ain't fucking with me. She ain't fucking with me right now because I had another child. You know what I mean? So
this man is married.
When my aunt put her on what was going on or whatever, you know what I mean? She sent me along.
Y'all all fucking up.
Yeah, okay.
I was her best friend.
Well, look, since we talking about sex.
He's I'm only her nephew.
Well, you know, she probably talked to shit all about y'all.
It's getting really, really weird right now.
She probably say, "Girl, I fucked the shit out your nephew."
That's what I get.
But yeah,
that probably happened, my nigga.
So since we already being weird and we talking about sex, we about to get into this sex talk. So we gonna talk about the first bullet on sex talk, and since they don't like me to talk, I'm gonna talk about this one. It's called running the red light.
It's not a bullet though. You're right. It's not. Yeah, like
you know what that
give me the red light.
I thought you were talking about the actual type of a bullet right here. I'm done with
them.
Let me tell you something. If you ain't never been married before, let me tell you, red lights. Oh, baby,
it tastes like nickel. Okay. That's what it tastes like.
Thank y'all so much for watching the Ayooo podcast.
That's what it is. I ain't need it to taste like. It tastes like a bag full of coins.
So you have to explain what running the red light is.
I'm explaining. So this whole topic, the reason why we decided to get this on the Spitfire is because it was a Facebook conversation. It was actually two lesbians that was talking about it. And they were talking about normalizing running the red light. Now, you know, most of the red light is? I'm explaining. So running the red light is when you're on your monthly cycle. You know, it would be either when you're bleeding.
When you're on your annual cycle, I'm like,
I'm trying to be, you know.
When you on your period and
you fuck. Yeah, but not.
You pull the same period towel out that you keep in the closet.
Yeah.
Right.
Period towel. I ain't heard that one in a long time.
Well, we're not just talking about regular penetration. Come to find out, there are women that are giving oral sex on periods. I mean, whether tampon or no tampon.
Nah, I'm good.
Or, it's a lot of things going on during the period. So, everybody, is anybody running real life?
Oh, what you mean it's a lot of things? It's only one thing.
No. Like,
What else going on? Let me know.
the picture that we saw online, it was a woman, her face.
Oh, I saw them. Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Ladies, hold up, real
She was
quick.
giving oral
Y'all
to
be
her
bugging
girl on
with
her
this shit.
period.
I'm cool with the feminist movement or whatever it might be.
Somebody said, how old was the people that you were looking at? How old?
Actually, it was a white woman and a black woman. The white woman was actually a little bit older. She probably was in her early 40s.
She damn sure was. You want no black girl.
She's the early 40s for the Caucasian woman. The black woman probably was around her like mid 30s.
Because white people, they be eating people, period.
Eating people.
He's about to say something.
Eating people.
So what was you saying?
That's what I was about to say. But they got me on camera. Hold up. My face look alright?
You good.
Yeah, light skin shit. We got
That's the case.
You look real
That light skin shit.
You looking real immature.
Marcus Houston.
What's her name from Grace?
Jesse Williams.
Jesse is this motherfucker. No, look, listen. Y'all cool with that shit? Before I shit on anybody else? Y'all want y'all pussy ate when it's bleeding?
No.
I didn't say
Because if my dick was bleeding, well, not my dick. If our dick was bleeding, it's in front of you. Y'all not gonna want to suck it.
I don't want to.
Right?
I don't want.
No.
So why? But I hear these women. I see these little Facebook posts, and it's like a power to the women. And
But aren't they getting your blood when they sucking you? They're getting your blood when you ejaculate.
What kind of vampire dick are you talking about?
When you ejaculate, blood comes with the what the fuck?
Well, I ain't never
some shit y'all don't know about.
Man, my dick
blood in there.
My dick, hey fellas, y'all dick
Thank you. Where they at?
What you say?
It's a teaspoon of blood in there.
No, let's.
Every time they ejaculate, it's a teaspoon of blood in there.
So I guess my eye.
I think HIV is transmitted through the semen only.
Should be through the roof.
I said no. I'm saying no. I'm saying no like you. Sorry, I was being sarcastic. Like it's not just.
You gotta pull out a chemistry kit to find the blood that don't count.
No.
Y'all good. Right the fuck there. I ain't feel like getting shit like that.
No, you can really just see it. You really just see it.
So are you saying eating the bitch out watching on the period is nasty?
Alright, if you do it, not that I did it, but if you do it, you can only lick the clip.
Wife.
Right.
With a tampon.
Yeah.
No, that's another thing we kept hearing. Remember the last podcast?
You should have I feel like if you gonna do that with a girl, you should do it with a tampon on.
The only thing you had is
Alright, real quick. Y'all know what that smell like? Who ate pussy here on the table? Who ate period pussy?
I know.
There you go. Snitch everybody. Period pussy. That ain't no red lip.
I tell with a soft dom, she don't like to be touched. Why would you want me?
Who smell period? Outside of their own period.
Everybody does.
You like your own fart probably, so you
But you don't smell it with a tampon on, only with a pad on. I don't smell mine with a tampon on. Y'all smell yours?
Yeah,
you're not smelling it with no tampon.
We're not saying a tampon has been in all motherfuckers.
I don't mean it smell like ass. It smell like niggas.
Running the red light.
So you
I would stop saying nickels.
You put that pan on.
Go ahead.
I think listen,
It's red
I eat ass.
Stop.
I eat ass.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody knows. I start the show off with I eat ass.
So the consensus
So if you eat
is
pussy that's bleeding, that's cool with me, but I just don't do it.
So niggas not running red lights. Are you running red lights?
No.
I fuck it though. I fuck it.
Did you say no, Crystal?
I ain't even know that.
Run them.
I just can't.
So you saying?
But I ran a red light by mistake though.
No.
Ain't no mistake.
Ain't no mistake. These girls be lying.
That's your man. And your friend is like the
I'm
last
done.
couple days and shit.
Because they be
You mean the time
lying.
when you went and lay a towel down?
Because they be lying.
If they say they don't, they lie.
Now that eating out shit is a
Well,
whole
did you
nother
say the
level.
last
I'm not
day?
even talking about that.
Oh, the last day don't count though.
Couple last
You
days.
said the last day don't count.
No, it's the first 3 days.
These
First
old
3 days.
I done done the last day.
The last 2 days ain't nothing.
Well, look, I'm about to say,
Depending on the person.
we see how passionate y'all was about the running the red lights. The next one is, and this is some shit I learned once I stopped messing with my ex-husband, condoms.
What you learn about?
AIDS is working.
Because motherfuckers be out here talking about, oh, I got latex allergies, or I mean, you don't trust me. You know what I'm saying? You know you the only one.
Who does this?
Fuck out of it. No, nigga.
We all done it. What y'all mean who does this? Who had this?
I never heard nobody tell me no latex allergy ever.
I'm talking about the sex with a condom.
Oh no, I'm talking latex. She was talking about latex
Fuck
allergy.
the person they used to fuck and then know that they safe. That's what it is. So it's a pussy be.
But are they safe?
And the niggas, they just go back. Yes. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's
you
what
ain't never
happens.
say for me.
Niggas would rather fuck a bitch who
that.
already fucking know she
No,
clean
you
than
never
go
say
wear
for
a
me.
fucking
Fuck
condom.
that.
Because I do the shit.
I ain't fucking you.
I go to a nigga already fucking clean. I'm not
You said that the wrong way?
I'm
Oh, you talking like me and I say
like pulling out a
don't do that.
that shit raw.
Going backwards and not say for me.
She like it raw like raw sushi. How about that?
I'm too grown to be using a fucking condom.
Look.
Condoms just for kids.
Call me fucking latex.
Go off.
But that's not for
Lucy,
somebody in a
bitch.
relationship. But we talking about like the
Oh,
first
risk
time
your life. Baltimore don't got AIDS. Baltimore does not have AIDS.
Who said that?
Baltimore.
He said Baltimore. Who the hell said that?
DC is AIDS free.
You know how
Baltimore
you
AIDS
can
free.
get your
DC has the highest AIDS rate, and Atlanta has the highest AIDS rate.
Somebody take a note of what glasses.
I don't know. And the CBDL niggas that be fucking regular niggas that I be like, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
The statistics for AIDS in Baltimore, right? It's
like 1 out of 3.
like high. How many of y'all know somebody that got AIDS?
I know a lot.
I know somebody that's now
No, how about this?
There's no way you can lose that much weight.
No.
You know what, bitch? Bye.
I
Bye,
only know
Crystal.
one person with AIDS.
Bye.
I only know one person with AIDS.
I know several.
And she died back in the 90s.
But how about this? They do this to
Well, the AIDS rate is really not that high in Baltimore.
But no, but they do
Also,
this.
AIDS ain't the same no more.
No, but
You can live
listen.
with AIDS now.
Yeah, you can have it
But-
untraceable and all that. Now they got pills and medicine.
Right, but they do this.
That's why I wouldn't be sad if I got it.
They do this.
Oh my God.
Shit, they do this.
I'm gonna lose
my
like
God.
30.
But look though, they do this.
Oh my God.
Okay, you got
devastated.
A lot of gay guys say they have more successful relationships with AIDS than they did being without it. But I work in healthcare and I look at the statistics every day. The statistics in Baltimore is very low.
But they do about
AIDS or HIV?
To HIV and AIDS, it used to be high back when like shooting up and shit was first like in the 90s, but
All the
now.
motherfuckers dead already.
Yeah, all the motherfuckers dead. All the motherfuckers dead. But right now, and I hate to be shady, and I'm not being shady. Wait a minute, I'm not being shady at all. Right now, the high statistic rating in Baltimore is among gay men.
But it's not just that. It's around zip code.
Baltimore high and gonorrhea, so still strap up.
But hey,
And chlamydia.
we
Chlamydia is
actually
bad.
talked about burning, but we're gonna talk about that next episode. Next one is bad hygiene.
I can never date nobody that stink.
Well, just don't do that shit. What?
A good one right here.
Child support is highway robbery.
She supposed to take care of them.
So I want to know each of you guys.
Oh, yeah, gotta go.
You talking about highway robbery? This nigga talking about she said don't play. You might get
That's because
caught up in
speaking
this
of a
bitch.
man that's not on child support. That's
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. Oh, y'all locked down.
Can I ask y'all a question,
I
man,
got
real
child
quick?
support out the
If
ass.
you pay child support, right, to your baby's mother or whomever you, whatever.
still
For some people, niggas pay for babies that ain't
Goodbye.
dead. If you pay for a baby, and is there certain things that you won't do because you pay child support?
That's what
Nah. First of all,
pay.
no, all right, no disrespect to you. I don't know what the situation is, but for me, if I'm already on child support, I made a mistake somewhere.
Okay.
And that don't mean it's my problem. Like I come from a broken household, right? So it could be many different factors or variables that I'm trying to sound smart now and shit. Fuck, man, fuck pussy.
Oh my God.
But no, if I'm already at child support, something else is going on, but I'm gonna do whatever I had to do for my child so I can hopefully break the cycle and then they don't end up in the same situation. So child support is just a necessity for people who maybe need something in writing to say this is what we're gonna follow at, so you can't try to pull no shit later.
That
My brother's going
sounds
through
very
this shit
smart,
now.
but that's not how they use it.
Yeah, but why did he say it was his
Yeah,
mistake?
that's also
No, I don't think it was his mistake.
But this,
You didn't hear him say that?
Go ahead, Phil.
He said a mistake he made along the way.
He don't have no cash yet.
We working on
Well, you
it.
ain't no.
Did you say you
Go
went
ahead,
back
Phil.
flipping
Go
in
ahead,
her?
Phil, and talk about
This,
it.
Out of it.
This speaking from a guy that had 3 kids with
Okay.
3 different women.
This expertise. Oh,
Jesus.
shit.
You slinging that dick.
Oh.
No, he leaving and living.
Whole ass thing.
We all slinging the dick.
That's the problem. Leaving it too long. Your pull-out game weak as shit. What's up?
You making that good money.
Angel.
Hey, yo, but real talk, all
I ain't
these
pulling
kids
out
blessed,
of
though.
nothing. A parking space, nothing. You know what I mean?
I want some more people.
What I'm
up here.
saying is,
They
child support
Overweight.
is highway
Is that yours?
robbery
That mine?
because the amount of money that they taking from you per every 2 weeks or every week or however you get paid
Criminal.
does not amount to to the amount that you need to take care of your child.
I agree.
So that was the original
disagree.
question.
Yo, so what I'm saying is, listen, I understand that. I only can speak on my situation because I feel like I got 2 kids that was on child support. I recently got off of child support because I got custody of my son, right? But with my daughter, I feel like she losing out on her father because of the greediness of her mother. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I can be transparent. I pay $500 every 2 weeks.
How old?
How old? Is that baby got
How old?
She's 11. She be 12 years old. So I got 8 more years. But you know what I mean? But I don't mind paying it because one, I make enough money. I can still live the lifestyle that I live. Not trying to be arrogant, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that it don't bother me. But I feel like my daughter lose out on a lot because I go back and forth with her mother when she need things. You get what I'm trying to say?
So why not go to court?
So do you provide?
So why don't you
I
go
went
to
to court
court
3 times and I lost because everybody knows. If all you guys are mothers, everybody knows that the court favors the mother.
Always.
They just start turning it around.
I went to court 3 times. I went to court 3 times.
For joint custody?
For joint custody.
Okay.
Full custody. You know what I'm trying to say? And full custody twice, and I lost 2 times. And I feel like my daughter losing out on her father because the selfishness of her mother.
So do you not get to spend time with her? Is that
so
if you did joint for bi-weekly, they would not take all that child support.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that I couldn't get joint custody because one, they live in New Jersey.
Okay.
So we're going through the New Jersey courts, not the Maryland courts. So they saying since she's the primary parent, she maintains full custody. You know what I mean? So, which is fine because I'm one of the few men that love paying child support because I love taking care of my children. You know what I'm trying to say? But when it comes down to, you know, a riot meeting, different things, I kind of like pull back.
So that was my question. So
that's the question.
So you definitely do let that affect.
It do affects me because I kind of pull back because now it's an argument between me and her mother. Like, listen, I was like, yo, stop calling me. You get $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Stop calling me for extra things. If you using that money for what it's supposed to be for, then you don't need to be calling me. Right. So that's the argument.
So, Chris, my question is,
no, can I get in? Because I'm actually because I'm in the child support court.
No, you might be answering this. So I'm gonna say it so you can answer it. You might be answering the question.
Let me all right, because I'm actually going through this right now.
I want to talk.
No, I know, but wait a minute. What I'm saying is, I'm actually going through a child support issue right now. So, what happens when you have two fathers over 4 kids, where you have one? I mean, both of them, you know, make a significant amount of income. Their whole thing is they're pretty much just like, well, you make a significant amount of income, so really just call me when they want some shoes. Hit me when, you know what I'm saying, they want like a Halloween costume. I'm like, no, nigga, like I shouldn't be dropping $4,000 a month.
So they're not on child support?
No, I'm trying to get child support for them. But what I'm saying is the court system, like, you need to itemize all the shit because you make so much income. We need to see why we even need to put you on child support. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, if he makes 6 figures and you make 6 figures, they looking at you like, well, tell us why, you know what I'm saying, you really need all this. You think so?
Calculated.
What I'm saying is, okay, it don't work like that all the time. Baltimore County.
I'm in Baltimore County.
I understand, but okay, when both parents is making 6 figures, it is not the same.
Once you
no, it don't. It shoots it straight down the middle.
Once you go to that hammering,
and not even just that too. The other sprinkle in it is because one lives out of state. So my whole thing is, when one parent lives out of state,
but even when they go live out of state, Chris, so they ask for both of y'all incomes.
It depends on what state it is. Florida is not the same as New Jersey.
Okay, but if you're and I understand that, but if you're following it in the state of Maryland where you reside with the kids, they're following the state of Maryland, not Florida.
What I'm saying, I'm glad you said that because what I'm trying to say is this is 3-4 years going and there's no child support that has been pushed through. So it doesn't matter if it's the state of Maryland.
So
still paying by myself.
Were you able to provide them with the itemized?
Absolutely, everything. It doesn't matter because the whole thing is state of Florida is different. They're slower. That's why they said and
so y'all have 2 cases, one in Florida, one in Maryland.
I got one in Florida and I got one in DC.
So if you trying to run from your baby mama, you move to Florida.
Hey, Atlanta, don't ever have a baby with a nigga that lives in fucking Atlanta because they don't even have to pursue child support.
That's why niggas been moving to Atlanta.
At all.
Man.
No, they say Atlanta is another one, like Kentucky, and it's another one. Do not have, I swear to God, if your nigga move to Atlanta and you try to do child support on that nigga, it's done. They don't even pursue that shit.
But what I'm trying to say is,
but my question to Crystal, real fast, Crystal, here's my question to you, what you were saying to him, and she probably can reiterate to this question as well. My question is, when you all said that the extra that you give, when I calculate,
not necessarily extra, but
if they ask for something else, when like he said, if she asked for something else, my thing is that people don't. The child support people, they don't calculate in everything, especially like extracurricular activities that are a lot of money. They don't participate in like what a lot like goes to food. We all know that teenage boys eat more than teenage girls, and it's just like it's a lot. But it's just a lot of things that they don't factor in. So let's say you are giving me $1,000 a month for my 16, 17-year-old son. That wouldn't be enough for me. That wouldn't be enough for me because that little nigga alone. His tennis shoes is $200, or whatever. His this is that much. His damn, extracurricular activities is $300. Then I got ball equipment and stuff. That's another $200. Even my youngest daughter, that's $10. Her damn cheerleading for 2 things is almost $1,000. So
it's their ass in the house.
But you rather keep your kids busy than have them out in the street.
But that's on God. That's on.
But I'm just saying, when people say they feel like they shouldn't give more, I just feel like that. For a kid that's 5 and under, it should be $1,000 or more because daycare alone. Daycare alone is that. That's
what
alone.
I'm saying is the reason why I said that is because I don't feel like child support is for every man. I feel like it's for the men that's not willing to take care of
these niggas not.
I agree.
If I was your baby father, or your children's father, I would be willing to pay for that shit. Pay for that equipment. Pay for the shit.
It's 10,000 niggas that won't.
Pay for all that.
But men like you that's on this spike.
But the thing is, you can't control that. So even though you feel as though you a father that will provide for your child and pay whatever needs to be paid, if that mother doesn't trust for you to give her that money on your own, you don't have any control over that.
Yeah, it's not fair.
So a man being on child support doesn't mean that man is not doing what he's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. And that's why
maybe not doing enough.
For whatever reason, not even that. For whatever reason, that woman, if she trying to be petty, spiteful, whatever the case may be, if she want to put you on child support, that's what she's going to do.
And there's some bitches out here struggling and shit like that. It's no reason why you should make a certain amount of money. You still out here like trying to make it to your next paycheck because this nigga not helping.
But no man should feel like because he's on child support, he did something wrong.
Yeah.
Or he's not.
They should be paying for their fucking kids at the end of the day. If you ain't never been,
you need to pick better women to have children with.
How about it? It's weird that niggas that ain't shit always get a good baby mother, and then girls that's not shit always get a good baby father. You notice that? It's always the opposite.
But sometimes you don't know that man is gonna be that father until after you leave them. Sometimes you don't see that side of them. When they're with you, they're excellent father, and then once y'all break up, they're just an asshole towards you and the kid. Bitter, whatever.
The pussy no more.
No, you be posting them Facebook photos talking about the happiest I ever been. Oh yeah?
Right. See?
Now we have He broke. He ain't got no money.
Nick, I got a question for you.
Yep.
Do you think that you can be friends with an ex?
Yeah. My wife won't. She don't want to be friends with no ex.
You better hear that shit. You better tell them.
Have you had a situation?
We don't do that. We don't do
where
that.
you was friends with an ex,
we don't do that.
and it worked out fine. Did you have a situation where you was friends with an ex and they were still trying to fuck?
That's 2 fines. What's wrong?
I said,
Who should be fine and super fine?
I'm trying to get out the way so we can.
No, that's cool.
Hey, I got another one.
I can't be in a relationship and be friends with my ex.
Good.
Well, I definitely can't be that way now, but yeah, usually I don't.
Ex like teenage ex.
If I'm single, then we good. We just not the same way we used to be. We probably still fuck. But then
and he said it to Bob. It was like,
Alright, so look, if me and my wife separated, are we off the child support shit? I don't want it.
Yeah, because we about to go to another topic.
My baby daddy ain't shit.
Nah. This next one.
And that's why he pick up his phone. I mean, he was like, okay. So
no, this next one is.
Did you finish your
no. So my girl ain't gonna allow that shit because she know I throw some good ass dick.
You know what? Yeah, we're done.
All right,
So this is definitely a Baltimore topic. Hustling and selling drugs. Is it played out?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's cute.
Hey, but wait a minute, don't do that because this is like me. Like I said, I'm barely making it to my paycheck and shit.
You know what?
I'm never shit on
I'm
no
done with
nigga
her.
that is making his honest money the way he need to make his honest money.
It's played out to me because they killing women now.
No, you don't have to kill a woman to make money.
No, I'm talking about the drug game. They going after your guy. They're killing the women now. At one point they were not doing that.
Hey, nothing wrong with selling drugs.
You can't really say that. You can't really say because they kill women. Because women put themselves in positions and situations that as men. You know what I mean? So that's why women get.
I'm gonna tell you why
I never wanted to deal with a drug dealer.
I'm gonna tell you why nothing wrong.
Wow.
It was a time in your life we could have went to jail for a lot of years for selling weed, right? What they doing now? Everybody's selling. You got enough money, you right in the market, right? It's about what they deem D1 and not D1. What's it? Schedule 1 and not Schedule 1, right? And that's all politics. And that's just who want the most amount of money and who want to put other people in jail to still make money off of their ass in the correctional system. So ain't nothing wrong with selling drugs. If you can sell aspirin, you can sell crack. It's just who's getting the money off of it. If crack, well, really, crack is what it is. Listen, you got the heroin, right? And then you got the fucking same drug they sell to people. What's the name of the drugs? Come on.
Heroin.
Percocet.
I mean, like the medical name.
Oh, Percocet.
Right, it's the same shit. The chemical compounds are the same. It's about who controls the patent or the trademark, or whatever the fuck it is, for those chemical compounds to say, I'm gonna make all this money, and then generation over generation, they family live while we getting fucked up and down, fentanyl, all that other shit, right?
Who's really hustling? Us or the government?
Ain't no wrong. So you hustle, you got hustle.
You know the government. That
don't get caught.
Once you get caught, then that's your way.
One thing I would never do, I would never not no man hustle. You feel me? Whatever you gotta do to feed your children, feed your family.
How about it?
You feel me? So
just don't kill nobody.
I don't think the hustle on the streets will ever be.
I'm sorry.
I'm being serious. Really? I don't think the hustle on the streets will ever be played out because it's different strokes for different folks, man. You know what I mean? Everybody not presented with the same opportunities. And if you guys sell 3-4 packs to make sure your son or your daughter got that infant milk, do that.
And holla at me.
Hold up. The Kennedys sold alcohol through the prohibition. The fucking Kennedys.
Yeah.
A lot of families in this country, a long time ago, did a whole bunch of trifling shit. They would have, fortunately, the favorable skin color, and they knew the politics.
Only thing about the drug, I just don't like what comes with the drug game. A lot of people don't know. Like, if you in the streets, you gotta know what comes with it. Right. You know what I mean? The gunplay, all that shit comes in the mix with all that. You know what I mean? So the streets is gonna be the streets, and you just gotta take that, learn from it, and move on. You know?
How about it?
Learn how to program.
This next one gonna be a little rough. So it's half for the ladies. So would you have sex with a man who has sex with a man?
Y'all already do.
But does not consider himself gay.
You're so funny.
And for the men, do you feel like a man that has not just when we say sex, maybe got some head, maybe went to jail, maybe did a bid? Do you feel like he's gay? I mean, you like what is it?
Real quick, anybody watch Black Mirror? The newest season?
No, but I heard it was good though.
See the first episode? Was he gay or not?
Hold on, y'all. With the shit with the video
you know how they have like
I heard about that when they were friends.
That shit was crazy.
When they friends, when they were on a game that one was a girl, one was a guy.
Right. Everybody watch
that shit fucked my head up. Yeah.
It's hard to say. The man had sex with a man.
Because all right, so this came up because of me. Oh,
well, he's somewhere on the spectrum. He might not be gay. What's the name of that doctor who did that study? Come on, smart people. White dude. No. It's a white dude who did a study about like homosexuality and men and women in the 1950s. Kinsey, Dr. Kinsey or something like that.
That was just geek mode that just came in.
Oh, I'm really geeky as motherfucker. I use the other shit to kind of distract people, and then I do the other shit.
That's right.
So it's a spectrum, and you got full gay and you got full straight. They say most people fall somewhere in the middle. Right. Same way women, a lot of times y'all go, "God, your titties looking nice." I ain't never going to field, but like, yo, them arms looking juicy. I'm never doing that. Right. But some people will do that.
Just say it different.
Well, how would you say? You looking swole, shorty?
No, like that? No. So a nigga that is straight, but will compliment a man and say, "That nigga get broads."
Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Meaning you handsome and got something a woman wanted to put in their mouth and shit. So, what I'm saying is that it's not so much gay or straight. If you have sex with a man or if you're a woman have sex, you somewhere on the spectrum. It could be wherever you are emotionally right now. You feel more of a connection.
I ain't mean to cut you off, sir.
I ain't sucking no dick. Oh, let me start over.
I ain't saying that.
I ain't fucking no ass.
Listen, I ain't saying that. I feel like you just really talking in circles. If you fuck with another man, you gay.
Well, no.
Facts only.
That's not anecdotal evidence. So listen, there's other things that he's gray and white on, right?
That's something men can't.
All right, so if you sell drugs, are you a bad person?
We just went over that.
No, you're not, right?
No, he's giving a hypothetical
thing. So I'm
thing,
saying that if it's gray area in that, if you can do certain things and justify it for whatever meaning, you can suck certain dicks and say, okay, for whatever reason.
Okay,
that's not for me. That's not for me. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying to you is, if you commit any sexual action with a man, that means kiss him, fuck him in the ass, suck his dick.
What if he suck your dick and you doing a 20-year
bid? You gay?
You gay.
What about bisexual? What if you still fucking girls?
No such thing as a man being.
Oh, hey, I don't know.
But a woman can be.
I agree with that.
But a woman can be.
We like when girls go.
Right.
Coming from a straight man.
I'm a straight.
I've dated a bisexual man before. That's why. That's why we always came up. But that's why we came in. That's where the argument came in. That's where the argument came in.
You dated a full lesbian.
Because I don't think that's fair. Because my whole thing, I don't think that's fair. So okay, is it? And I'm asking Sasha, is it possible that somebody can be bisexual because
I know a lot of bisexual men.
Let me ask you why. Not just men. I'm sorry. No, let me finish. So what I'm saying is, if you're with a man or you're with a female, is that relationship not real, and you're not totally dedicated to that one person that you're with?
No, it's real.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So that means that you can be bisexual.
No, people can be bisexual, man or woman.
When you're with a woman and you're in a relationship with a woman, you're not necessarily thinking about dick. My whole thing is like you're dedicated to that
person. I'll give you an example. I know a guy who's gay, and he's more of a guy like you, and he has little feminine ways, but he messes with a soft dominant type of girl right now. Okay. But he will periodically mess with a guy, but he's in a hardcore relationship with this girl. I don't think it's about the fact of her being. I don't think he sees gender. He considers himself bisexual, but I think it's the person, as you said, the person. I know softer guys that are gay, more fruitier, and more girly, and they also have the same thing. So, I mean. I do think people are bisexual, man or woman.
Listen, my uncle molested as a kid. He was a Marine, one of them hard niggas. You wouldn't know he was gay until he was around his gay homeboys, and you like, oh, this nigga gay as shit.
She said,
so there's no gay. Like, listen, how many motherfuckers you found out like, yo, gay?
That's
you found out motherfucker gay.
Listen, right?
I ain't got nothing against it.
How I feel.
I'm not with it. I feel you feel, but I'm saying it's a spectrum. I don't think. Just because you suck a dick, you're gay.
That's how
you definitely ain't straight. You definitely ain't straight.
You're definitely not straight.
You're not straight.
But you're not straight.
I try sushi. I don't like sushi.
Yeah, what
am I a sushi eater?
No.
I try sushi.
Here's my thing with it, because I lived the lifestyle all my life. I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm gonna just shut y'all all up, because here's
y'all supporting the homosexuality real hot over here.
No, but because I did this. If you tried it, and what you say, experiment. If you experimented it, if you tried it, if you thought about it, it is in you. Fuck all the bullshit. It's just an experience once. You will fucking do it again.
Okay, well, the question.
No, I'm going off of him. What he said about experimenting.
Either way, regardless. I mean, I don't give a shit. Look, listen.
What about people that never act on it though? They just maybe
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that are like that. There's a lot of people who don't because of spirituality. You know how many gays I know that in the fucking church, and I know they're gay, and they just.
No, I watched Scarface. I want to be a gangster ass nigga, but I never did it. Am I a gangster ass nigga or am I lame ass?
I'm saying if you act on it.
Like it.
So it's only if you act on it.
It's if you act on it.
But what if I'm thinking about sucking dicks all goddamn day?
Don't you think about robbing the bank every day?
No.
Don't you think about doing illegal things all the time and things you shouldn't do all the time?
That's
but you
why I want
don't
to
do
bring
it.
it back to that black
You know what I'm saying? You always think about stuff that you're not supposed to do, but you don't do it. But if you act on it, thank you. Thank you.
First of all,
thank you.
You never ever had it.
You never been in the gym and a nigga.
You had to have it just to reject it. You had to have it to say I ain't gay. You thought about a gay act and said that's not for me. Right there in that moment goes back to Black Mirror.
My question is, well, you got a point. And you see a dick going in the pussy. You never look at the dick.
I ain't gonna get
it out. Let Angela say it. Go, cause you.
Okay, I want to bring it back to the Black Mirror episode because that shit was deep. Because like this man was married, right? His friend fucked a lot of bitches, right? But on the game, one was a man, one was a woman. So technically on the game, they were fucking, like, I don't want to say normal, but normal. Yeah. But outside the game,
Nigga,
they
that
were
was the
two
woman
men.
gay.
So it's like, are
the
they
spectrum.
gay? Huh?
He was on
Nigga, that
the
was the nigga that was the woman was clearly on the spectrum, as my man says. Is he like to get inserted in? The nigga said he did it to a bear one time. If you watch that episode,
A bear.
you gotta watch that.
Black Mirror, Netflix. You gotta see the shit.
So is this a video, virtual reality?
It's a virtual reality type of thing.
So it's a regular human.
It's playing on emotions based on the physicality behind all that.
So it's like
So every time they played the game, the man player and the woman player fucked
as these characters on the team.
Right. You know what? So they were trying to figure out like, yo, are we gay? Like, what the fuck does this mean?
You remember the ending? Remember the ending?
When they fought?
At the end, right? This is how it happened at the end. At the end, they meet up, right? They like, yo, because the one dude was like more the man was like, no, I can't do this. This don't feel right.
Right.
So they met up and they wanted to see if it was real. And they kissed. Was like, man, this shit is gay. Well, I don't like no man. But they were so tight. It was like having your best friend, but you couldn't fuck your best friend because they were the same sex. But like, y'all like all the same, y'all the same. That's my homie. And then they got on the fucking game, and it's like, I know it's my homie, but it's not because she got fatty and titties and all that. So you gotta see this shit. And get
well, you know where I first heard about this? You know, when people dress up as like mascots and they go to them like
the furs and all that. Them furs, yeah.
Like, so when they come to like sexual, I didn't know that when they go to them conventions, they have sex based on whatever you're dressed up as. So if it's two men,
it's usually white people too.
It's right. But so if it's a man dressed up as like Jessica Rabbit in a rabbit suit, or or not just Rabbit, but you know what I mean, like
Babs Bunny.
Babs Bunny.
We all
and one is dressed up as Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
and they smash, but it's two men in the suits. It's based off of who you're dressed up as. So that's kind of what it reminds me of.
Why is there a negative correlation with homosexuality when it comes to men?
It's not. I know, but it's
when women got songs. Every song I hear, a girl cannot even beat by Curious.
Be honest with you, I think it's negative for women. Every time I think about two women fucking, it's disgusting to me.
Because that's what we accept. We accept two women.
Men get more backlash than women.
So why?
That's easy. So
it's
because two women can have sex and still be
feminine.
How?
One nigga
you ain't see my cousin. Look at bush like a motherfucker.
In some form or fashion, one of those gentlemen traditionally loses masculinity.
Yeah,
not true.
That's why the perception is that way.
Not true. Earl, two feminine women. Out of them two feminine women, one of them women are more dominant.
You ain't seen Young Mom. Y'all seen Young Mom?
It's very.
It's like Chris Cross.
He's so funny. It's very a small percentage where it can be actually two feminine ass women. It can be two feminine women.
My point was, is that two women.
But you said one guy would be.
No, I said can be. This is the difference.
Right.
I said two women can have sex and both be feminine.
Yeah.
Can be.
Yeah.
When two men have sex, one of them niggas is.
How do you know?
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I see two hardcore. I can show you two hardcore niggas right now.
Well, I think what he's saying. I think y'all missing.
Open your mind.
I think y'all missing what I'm saying.
That was I've seen two hardcore. I've seen more than two hardcore.
Have you ever done some unmasculine shit for your girl?
They've been giving.
I've been in a position when I'm eating some pussy, when someone saw me with my hands up in the air eating some ass, it would look like I'm gay, right?
And that's what I'm
been in a position when you're fucking your girl.
I think what Earl was saying is that the act of the sexual act and the position that a man would have to be in doing the sexual act technically makes him a feminine. But the act is more feminine than a man act. So I don't think it has to do with,
I've seen bottoms and tops that do both.
Right,
bottoms and tops.
The nigga on the bottom look like the bitch.
No, I can show you several.
Y'all should agree to disagree.
I mean, we can because I've seen them.
I think I was trying to
let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. Just see what you say. Somebody wrong.
I really don't care either way.
This is where I'm staying at. If you do a homosexual act on either side of the spectrum, on either section, you're not either or. So you're not gay or straight. You're somewhere in the middle. If you're doing one of those things, you're definitely somewhere in the middle. I don't think you're one or the other, but you cannot say you're one or the other. You can't be like, yo, I sucked a dick, but I'm straight. Nah, dog, you got a little goddamn, what you say, Fruity Pebbles? Who said they Fruity? You got little Fruity Pebbles.
Got a little fruit in your bag.
That's where I stand. I'm not saying I agree with it.
I think it go both ways. It's the same thing.
It's something. You got a little sugar in your, you got a little sugar.
I'm just saying it's a tough subject to talk about if you've never lived the lifestyle. If you never lived the lifestyle and you didn't entertain the lifestyle, you can't discuss the lifestyle.
We say I'm not saying
discuss it. Yeah, I'm not saying you can talk about it, yes. But if you
what
don't
if
know,
a man
you
slap
don't
his
know.
dick on another man's face?
You know what?
Who the gayest out of them two?
You know what?
The
That's a
original
good question.
Who's dying is the question.
Who's dying? The original question was, as a woman, could you have sex with a man who had sex with a man?
That was the whole question. I got
My
lost.
response, no. You?
No.
You?
Absolutely.
Hell no.
That shit harmonized. No.
Now, here's my question.
What's your question?
He about to say it to me. He about to say it to me.
Why?
Cause just cause I'm gay, that means I want to mess with a gay
I can
man.
tell you exactly why.
I
can tell you exactly.
I'm not gay. Just because I'm bisexual, that means I can mess with a gay guy.
No, you ain't gay.
I ain't No, we already reiterated that.
Because my personal, I wouldn't be able to take it emotionally and physically and spiritually.
You probably already
If a
taken it.
man-
There's so many DL dudes out here.
No,
You
I'm saying
probably been
is,
taking
like, I wouldn't be able to take it.
That's a scary
knowing
shit.
that a man left me to have sex with another
If me
man.
and you was together and y'all find out that we fucking a nigga, it's very scary.
How about
you?
You can never. How about? Because you feel like.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, I'm bisexual with women, honey. I'm not bisexual with men.
Stacey saying something.
Hold on, real quick.
Yes, you is. That's right.
Like a stud in the
That's the
face.
fucking finger.
You bisexual?
I'm not you. A woman is bisexual by messing with another woman. A man is bisexual by messing with another man. It's the same sex that makes you bisexual.
Okay.
Got it?
What you
So,
said?
I will never. No, I'm sorry. He asked. I will never mess with. Just because I'm bisexual with a woman, don't mean I'm gonna deal with a guy that's taking dick and sucking dick. No, I'm not.
Come on,
Stacey, why wouldn't you?
Because I think it's very unsafe, and that just wouldn't turn me on. I can't mess with a man that been with a man. I think it's more mental.
I bet you if Denzel was gay, y'all fuck him.
It doesn't make me think of him in a feminine way.
Exactly.
So what
if he the top and not the bottom?
Wait a minute. Say the who first. You make you think of a man in a feminine way. I can hear you.
Yeah, I said it would make me think of him. I like a man's man. Like I need him to be a man.
Right.
And if I find out he was a man's man that also likes sleeping with a man, he not gonna be my man.
Okay.
Man.
All right, well, I appreciate everybody's input. This Spitfire No Chill was good. Like shit.
This was good.
I think we touched on every damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of different point of
Time to
views.
wrap it up.
Thank you for our guests.
No final thoughts, no?
Final thoughts is
We done went way too long.
thank you for our guests for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you, and next time y'all say for Is podcast. Appreciate y'all coming out.
Y'all real honest too. I like that. Very transparent. That takes a lot of courage. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
We thank y'all for watching. Good night.
Didn't you say this?